Page 20, jumping jacks. Well, this looks like a mess. Moving around all over and chords and stuff and all these flat signs. So let's get into it and see if it's a mess or not. Sometimes when I see a piece of music, I think, oh, what is this? But then when I get into it and I start to understand it, a lot of times it starts making sense. And, oh, that's not so bad. Other times it really is, ooh, what's this? So we'll just go through the process for learning a piece of music and see what happens. I'll look it over. It's about 1.5 pages long. Treble and bass clef signs again. No sharps or flats in the key signature, so we're either in the key of C major or A minor. If you look at the end on bottom page 21, we're here. C major chords, I'm guessing we're in the key of C major. But go ahead and do the scale for both, C major and A minor, because they have no sharps or flats in the key signature. And again, if you're doing the scales pretty well, then go ahead and do it 2 octaves. If you're not doing the scale or you're not doing it very well, then stick with 1 octave and concentrate on the trill exercise. That will do you the most good. And then 4/4 time signature. So let's see what we got. Quarter notes, eighth notes, half notes, dotted half notes. Can handle all that. The hands looks like they're moving around a bit. Let's take it one hand at a time and see what's happening. The right hand starts and you just have a C. Just straight out to the C and you hear. And I connect everything at first. I want to connect here and then scratch up in 3rd finger. For B flat, they're all black keys. And you can be up here when you're playing all black keys. It's okay. In the next measure, you back down and then to here. That's all you did there. I don't really understand why you want 3rd finger. Because if you do it, that 4th finger's there. There's nothing wrong with using 4th finger on those keys. You're there already. But if you want to use 3rd, that's fine. I think I'll use 4, but you can use 3. And then 2nd line, 3rd measure, they want 3rd finger again. I'm on 3rd finger. I'd rather not use 3rd finger for both. So I'll just adjust it. I'll use 4th finger. And then I can go back to theirs. So it's the 2nd line again is here. And then 4. Thumb. So thumb, 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 and then here. Now, the top of page 21, I need to be here. There's a C in that chord. So at the bottom of page 20, I'm going to change hand positions there to get ready. So in these C's, I'm going to play the 2nd C with 2nd finger. This way I'm in position for the top of page 21. So the last 2 measures on page 20, here and then 2. Now I'm in position. And these are just chords. Now, let's look at the technique on this. The position of the hand is the same for all these chords. It's this. Here. And when I get this sort of thing in piano, it's the same position. I simply keep my hand in that position and I aim 1 finger. And the other finger should behave. So if I aim the thumb here, the other finger should just do it. Or aim the middle finger. You should aim any finger. So practice with all 3. Aim the middle finger. There. Or the top finger. See, normally you would aim whatever finger has a melody. If there is a melody, it's probably the top finger in most cases. What you would aim, and the other fingers behave. I'm concentrating on that 1 finger and just letting the others go. The danger with this is that because you want to hold this position in the hand, you'll tense up. Oh, I can't move. I don't want to move. And that, no. If you'll flex at the wrist on this, this will fight that tension because you can't be real tense and flex at the wrist at the same time. So here, and the staccatos will help, but right now I'm just playing them regular. But go ahead and hold the arm still and just flex at the wrist. Here. Exaggerate this at first if you have to. Don't hurt yourself. But just work this. It comes, and it really comes in handy too. You get to where you don't even have to look at the keyboard for it because you're only going up or down one note for the most part. Second line, you're up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and then reach down. It's an octave. And now, because in the third line, I'm going to be here. I got plenty of rest to move, no problem. However, I'd still like to prepare. So in the second line at the end, I'm going to use third finger. This way, I'm close to where I want to be. Rather than thumb, I'm using third. Because it's a repeated note. Here, now I'm ready for the next line. Here. Left hand. Left hand's similar, actually. It's here. Come out there with third finger. You have no rest here. You have to lift up and move. Just lift up and move. And then here. Okay. Last two measures on page 20. It's G's. You have rest. And then top page 21 is G's again. And then second line, now the left hand gets to have fun too. It's here. It's the same technique I used in the right hand. Practice all three fingers. Just aim one finger. And let the other fingers go. Just hands at the wrist. You don't have to go this fast. Go slow. Then aim the middle finger. Concentrate on that finger and let the other fingers behave themselves. Or the little finger. You should be able to do this. It really comes in handy. So I would encourage you to work on this kind of thing quite a bit. Take your time with it. Anyway, that's what we're doing here. Just make sure you're hinging at the wrist here. Don't get tense. Now we try to put the hands together and see what we get. Well, it's 8 C's. And as I'm playing this, I'm getting the left hand ready. And then whichever fingering you're using, I don't know. And then back hand. Okay. Let's go to top of page 21. We're here. Rest. Both hands come out. That's what it's written. I know it sounds wonderful. That's not my fault, is it? And you back like you were at the beginning. So you put the hands together and then slowly go through and get rid of the hesitations. And once we have that under control, then I think about the articulation. These staccatos are short, flexing at the wrist. So staccato here, but not here. Okay. Top of page 21, they're all staccatos. So you put in the staccatos and slurs. You have accents for the last couple of measures, just play them a little louder. Then the dynamics. Louds and softs. F at the beginning is loud. Forte, it's both hands. You're just heavy. And the top of page 21, you come down a little bit to sort of loud. This is mostly the hand with the chords. These can be soft. Second line, it switches. This is sort of loud. And this is soft. You get the idea. Then you go back to loud and have fun. The bottom at the accents, those notes would be very loud because of the accents. Because an accent takes it up a notch from where it's at. Okay. Then the speed. Allegro. Well, good luck with that. Allegro is fast. How fast? I don't know. It's a range. It has to be accurate. So what can you do accurately? Find the hardest part, wherever it is. And what can you do this accurately? That's going to be your Allegro for now. It might speed up later when you get better. That's fine. Allegro will all be different. Please don't copy me. You'll have to take it that speed and play around with the dynamics if you a little bit. Remember the natural accents? 1, 2, 3, 4. Exaggerate them if you need to. Exaggerate if you need to. Feel these natural accents all the way through at whatever speed you take. Let's play this together very slowly and check the notes and the rhythms. Now, it's hard to hear the right notes when you're playing a bunch of them. But generally, you can tell if something's a little off, and maybe you just do it one hand at a time if you need to. So I'll give us 4 counts. I'm not doing louds and softs, but I'll do the staccatos. 1, 2, ready, go. And 4 and. And 4 and. Rest, rest. Rest. 2, 3, rest. Rest. 2, 3, rest. 4 and. 4 and. 2, 3, rest. 4, 1, rest, 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 rest.